Hi guys, I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about my blog and the group that I've started. The blog is Beautifully Quaint, and it came out of um, a struggle that I went through in life, and I searched online for other people's stories that had gone through the same thing I was going through, and I wanted that reassurance that it was going to be okay. I was going to get through it, survive, and be happy again. But I didn't find anything. And it left me feeling a little more hopeless and alone. And so I started Beautifully Quaint as kind of a way of therapy for me. I could write down what I was going through, what I was feeling, and it helped me process um, all of that and just get it out of my head so that I didn't have all these bad feelings and bad thoughts with me constantly. And after a while, I realized that I think other women would benefit from a website where they could relate to the hard parts of life that you often don't see online, but that a lot of people go through. I decided to reinvent the blog a little bit, and instead of being therapy for me, it is now a place where I talk about some of the harder things in life, the things that we have to deal with that we don't often talk about, and ways that can help us get through it, maybe a little more gracefully and with a lot less struggle and definitely not feeling alone. I also want it to be a place where you go to find resources and ideas on hobbies, healthy lifestyle, and just a lot of good things to make your life more beautiful. Because that was one of the big things is as me as a mom and a wife and everything, I put myself last. I gave up on hobbies because I didn't have time for it anymore. I didn't take care of myself because I was taking care of everybody else. I allowed someone else tell me what I should and shouldn't wear. And you know, you just lose sight of yourself because you're so busy taking care of everybody else. This blog is really about women not putting themselves last anymore and creating a life that is beautiful and unique to them. It's not going to look like what you see on social media. Um, I often, social media lives, I kind of like, oh, those aren't real. It's kind of like the movies, you watch it, and you're like, that's not real. So, the lives that we see on social media, I think those help to bring us down because we look at our own lives and we're like, mine doesn't look anything like that. I want to help you create your beautifully quaint life. So that is Beautifully Quaint. From that came a group that I'm starting called Beautifully Empowered, or B as I will refer to it. And what B is I sat down, with everything I struggled with. I thought, how can I prevent my daughter from going through this? And she's 4, going on 5. But I realized I can't prevent it, but I can prepare her. So, so I made this list of all these things that I want to teach my daughter and the wisdom I want to share and just the things that I want to instill in her so that whenever things happen in life, she's prepared and she can handle it better than I did. So I wrote down this list and I looked at it and thought, I think every girl needs this, not just my daughter. And so I just acted before I thought, and I created a group, B. And what B is, in my area, I created a physical group where girls from middle school through high school get together and we hang out. We hang out, we do different things, and what's going on behind the scenes that they don't necessarily realize is that we are cultivating character. We are working on kindness, we are working on confidence, tolerance, self love, independence, and we are teaching them healthy ways to cope with stress, anxiety, and depression. I think these things are incredibly important. And so what I did for everyone else is I created a YouTube channel, and we're going to talk about the things that we do. And eventually, I think I'm probably going to have to turn this into a blog as well, so more people have access to what we're doing. And if they are a young woman who would benefit from these things, they have access to it. And if you are a leader, if you are a woman in your community that sees the need and has the ability, then hopefully this inspires you and gives you some resources to start your own physical group in your location to help young women. I think it's incredibly important. I taught sixth grade last year, and the things that I saw and the things that I learned from these sixth grade girls broke my heart. So I'm really hoping that this group can help these girls become authentic and confident, and no longer followers. I notice a lot of them follow what they see on Instagram and YouTube, and they hide, they hide behind Snapchat. Things disappear. I'm learning about Snapchat, and as a parent, it is frightening. And also as an adult, my sister and I were talking, and our conversations disappear, and it drives me crazy because I'm like, what were we talking about? What is your response to? So you gotta have a good memory, I guess. I don't know, but anyways, hopefully the next generation of girls will be confident and actually, take responsibility for their actions and their words, and not hide, oh, it'll disappear and everything will be okay. No, that's not how life works. So, anyways, that's B. That's what you can expect. I'm really buckling down and starting to work on these things. So I'd appreciate it if you would follow, if you could benefit from Beautifully Quaint. Follow me on the blog or social media, whatever. And if you think you or your daughter, someone you know, would benefit from the group B, if you follow Beautifully Quaint's Instagram or the blog, I put a page up. There are links for newsletter sign up so that you know what we're doing, for YouTube, for Instagram, so you can keep up on the things that we're doing and talking about. And hopefully these things will help all the women out there. So thanks for watching.